viernes, 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 viernes.
Let's go. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Vibin' Podcast. I'm your host, Danny Flores. This is my co-host, Miriam Lopez.
Hey, what's up, guys? ¿Cómo estamos? Es viernes y el cuerpo lo sabe. Happy Friday, y'all.
Happy Friday. And guys,
Yay.
we have a new intro song.
We have an intro song?
Yeah,
you have an intro? Yeah. Play it for the one time, Danny.
Play it.
It's vibing with Danny and Miriam. With Danny and Miriam. With Danny and Miriam. With Danny and Miriam.
Danny, and I know I love hearing about what your week was like, okay? And you like hearing about what I'm up to y todas las travesuras que ando haciendo. But today's a very freaking important day. Tell them why, Danny. Tell them.
Yeah, guys. As you guys know, we reached 1,000 on the freaking podcast channel. And hey, and we told y'all gonna get more content, exclusive content, more episodes, and even guests. And as you guys see in the title of the podcast video, we have a special guest.
We do have a guest. And I'm so excited because I actually really love this person's content. I get really hungry. I will say I get really freaking hungry. I'm sorry. It's in my nature. Pero I'm so excited. Danny, tell him who it is.
This guy's a baker.
Bam.
An entrepreneur. A king. Please welcome Andresdelights.
Hey.
Andre, thank you so much for coming on. You're the first guest we have, so we really want to thank you. First things first. But the first question I wanted to, I just want to get straight into it because, there might be people out there that maybe don't know about Andresdelights. For the people that don't know, how would you describe yourself to them?
So, our first things first, he already went through it, but my name is Andre Contreras, mostly known as Andresdelights on social media. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a 19-year-old baker located in the Central Valley. And I love to create content based off my journey and show that to the world. I began my business at 16 years old, and I would love to tell you guys a little bit more about myself. So I grew up in a small town, 40 minutes from Fresno, outside of Fresno. It's called San Joaquin, California. I come from a big family of 8 people. Growing up, me, my 2 siblings, and my parents, we both lived in a small little trailer park homes. So I remember my parents coming home from Mexico, and we didn't have really nowhere to stay. We were always jumping around. And I remember them telling us they couldn't find a home. They were begging the manager, give us a chance. So we got that 1-bedroom trailer home and we lived there. That was our childhood home. Mm-hmm. So I feel that's what keeps us really humble to this day. And growing up, we were always united as a family. And from then to now, we're still united. And up until the age of 7, that's when we started moving around, and we got our first apartment to finally call ours.
What got you started on all of this? What made you throughout your whole childhood be you know what, maybe I should start doing this or try doing this? Because I did see a while back, or maybe a few weeks ago, you posted kind of a little storyline, which I thought was really interesting and really cool to see another side of you. What got you started in baking? What made you say this is what I want to do?
Well, I really didn't see a lot of guys in my town do something like this. So it wasn't really my intention to start baking. It started all as a hobby. But throughout the years, I would watch this TV show called Cake Boss.
Mm-hmm. That's a good show. That's a good show.
I have a book there, but yeah, I out of nowhere, I just stumbled across their TV show and I just started watching it. I was if you can do it, I can do it, and maybe one day I can own my own business and I continue it. But throughout the years, I would do it, but just as a hobby. I never thought it would become a job or I would get stuck to it. Mm-hmm. So just throughout the I began when I was 11 years old. It just started as a hobby.
Oh wow!
I would bake Yeah, I would bake for family parties, bautizos, quinceañeras, any occasions. And I remember people telling me like this kid bakes, like you're the one who does all of that. I was like, yeah. So it was like crazy for them to see. No, like in my small town, like I said, there was no like guys who would bake. So I feel like that's what made me stand out a little bit. And they would like reach out to me here and there. Up until like middle school is when I stopped my baking.
Okay, so you're self-taught. You didn't like go to school for this, or you didn't like in high school. I know they have the cooking classes. So are you? Did you go to school, or you're self-taught?
No, well, I've been self-taught all my life.
Oh,
I always come up with my own recipes. I try to find new recipes to give, well, make the dessert for my customers. I've never really been to a culinary class or anything because the high school I went to didn't have that. It was
oh,
like a very small town, like it was literally like a village. So we didn't have those like classes or those opportunities to learn from. So I just decided to do it on my own, and that's what I've been doing.
we see that you're very successful doing what you. I'm assuming you love doing this, so you're very
Yeah.
successful. And I did want to ask you because it's interesting when you hear a lot of stories where people's like, "Yo, just pick up the phone and record yourself what you love doing," because you never know where is it gonna take you. What made you decide to pick up the phone and be like, "Yo, you know what? I'm gonna show the world that this is me. This is what I love doing."
Mhm. Well, throughout middle school, I started like my photography business. I've always loved the camera, but I never like knew what to do with it. I
Mhm.
know Miriam also does photography, so
Yeah, she
that's pretty.
does.
But like I started that, but I didn't really gain like any clients. I would just do it for fun as well. That was another hobby of mine. But up until like my junior year of high school, I was in independent studies because of all the COVID stuff.
Mhm.
So that's when I began to bake again, and then I decided to like. Well, at first I was scared like to post myself because I was 1 year and a half into my business, but no one really knew who Andre was. Andre's Delights was.
Yeah.
So I wanted to. Well, actually, one of the bakers from this town I live in inspired me to post myself and show my customers who I am because I remember reading a quote from her that she posted. She was like, "If you don't like show yourself, like, you're not gonna gain you're not gonna gain the trust from your clients or your followers." So I just
Mhm.
decided to post one time. I was decorating a cake. I remember one time. I remember at that time I turned off my phone because like it's embarrassing like to post yourself like when you're first starting.
Yeah.
So so when I did that, I powered off my phone and I didn't turn it on until the next day. I was like, what are they gonna say? Like, I just showed myself to like people. Like coming from the small town I live in, no one does social media. So it was always like a scary thing. I've always wanted to do it,
Mhm.
but people here, like when the Musically Day started, like I remember everyone was like doing it, but you'd get make fun of like for posting content. So when we were throughout the pandemic, I was like, I'm gonna just do it. I'm not even in school, so I'm in independent studies. I'm gonna just continue it. That's when I started recording myself, and yeah, I started recording myself until like throughout my senior year as well.
And when you turned your phone back on, what were the comments like? What did you like automatically popped off, or were you getting hate
No,
comments or what?
no, it was mostly all love. It was mostly people from my town, like my teachers who would follow me. They would always support.
Mhm.
So once I turned up my phone back on, they were like, "Oh, like we're so proud of you. Keep going and don't let anything like stop you." So I felt like that motivated me to keep posting videos and seeing the engagement from people liking how the process, not just people, but my customers seeing the process of how their cakes are being made. And that's what motivated me to keep posting content. And yeah.
And I see you get a lot of support, like a lot of support on social media. What is it like in the family aspect? Like if that's okay to ask, like do you do you get the same support and the same amount of love from your family as from your supporters as well?
Yes, well, my immediate family, they're always like reposting all the content, they're commenting, liking, all of that. Some of my like cousins too. Not really all of them as a family, because sometimes when you're trying to like grow on social media, people don't want to see you doing better than them. So, but I didn't really let that get to me. I seen the engagement from not just from my family, but from like how would you say it? Random people all over like the world. Like I'm helping inspire. So that really helped me. Like I didn't really care if like this cousin, this aunt, this deal
Mhm.
didn't support me or like not just social media wise, but my business wise.
Mhm.
So I was like, I'm gonna just keep doing it, and I'll see. And I'm seeing all of these strangers come to me and try on my things and support me on social media. But my family is very supportive. My immediate family is very supportive on social media.
Yeah,
It's really
so
good.
dude, yeah, that's inspiring to hear because not a lot of people, or especially growing up in the Latino Hispanic community, they always put social media down like, nah, this is don't do it. This is not a great way for life or whatever. But that's good to hear that, you know, your family was supportive.
Yeah.
Because we don't get a lot of that in this community. But I did want to ask also, so when you started doing the whole social media thing, what was like the first video that ever popped off for you? Like what were you baking and how did you react to that?
So funny thing is, this was throughout my senior year of high school. We had just moved into this home last year.
Mhm.
So it's funny to me because I would really go to school without sleeping for baking a cake for a customer. But I wasn't really going like through that process, but it was crazy to me. I was baking the cake like at 12 a.m. in the night,
Mhm.
midnight. So I started that, and well, earlier in the morning I was like really busy that day. So and I had overbooked myself that weekend too. So I was like, I'm gonna just record it. And I didn't even think anything of it. I recorded it 12 a.m. While it was ready, it was like 12. I had to let it cool. I had to prepare and everything. It was like 4 a.m. And
Dang.
then I live like 30 minutes away from my school, my
Mhm.
old school, high school. So it was around 6 a.m. when I finished. So then I left to because we have another apartment over there in my old town. So we left to my other apartment, and that's where the customer was gonna pick up. So then I left to school, and then I would edit my videos in school,
Mhm.
and I remember it being fourth or fifth period PE, and I didn't think anything of it. I was just recording, and it was called Bake and Decorate a Cake with Me Before I Head to School. That's how I named it, and
Mhm.
within 30 minutes, it already had over 1 million views.
Holy
And
crap.
Dang.
yeah,
Dang.
it had over 1 million views. By the time I got home, it got like 2.5 million.
Sheesh.
Sheesh.
That's good.
Yeah, I was like, that's crazy. And since I got that engagement from all the people, I just started recording constantly to gain an audience for myself. But yeah, that was crazy. It
My
was that big.
it, it was probably
The
mind blowing
cake.
to you.
I love watching your time lapse where it's like literally you just like bah, 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 and then you just start putting everything else and then you start it's insane because I think like yeah, it looks really fast, but I can't even imagine how much time that actually does take you because
Yeah,
just by how you explained it right now, it went from 12 to 4 in the morning to delivering it at 6 in the morning and then going to school.
Damn, that's
yeah. I was
I'm out.
without sleeping. I don't know what I was going through, but it worked out.
how did you do
That's
it? How did
crazy.
you do it to stay up, dude?
I don't know. I I got stuck into so for my business, I got kind of stuck with it. So I would like take an order and I'd be like, okay. And then another person would ask me, oh, can I place an order? Can I place an order? But I was still going to school around this time. My mom was like, don't be taking orders throughout the weekend because you're gonna be going to school without sleep. And I didn't listen, and I would still do it regardless. I don't know why. But yeah, I would go to school without sleep. I would even sleep in the class. Like in a class that we didn't have nothing to do with because I was a senior. So we had
Mm.
a chill class right there. But yeah, I would sleep in that class. It was kind of embarrassing, but I
Hey,
wouldn't change anything.
you had a hustle. You had a hustle, man. That's
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
it,
very cool to hear.
I think that's one of the hardest things to do too, though. Like you're working a lot and then still going to school and doing your best to not fall asleep during those classes. That's probably like it. I get you. That's really embarrassing because I would also do the same. But I would. I mean, you wouldn't trade it for anything, too. You know, like you love doing what you're
Yeah.
doing. You're hustling out there. You're getting your money, and I think that's really cool that you can be
Thank
like,
you.
I'm a baker doing this. And I'm falling asleep for this reason. You're falling asleep because you're just not paying attention, kind of a thing. So that's cool.
Yeah.
So are you currently attending like college or this is what you do full time?
Oh no, I'm not attending school anytime soon. Maybe in the future I will plan to do it. But right now I'm just planning on continuing to grow my business and social media because social media has helped me gain a lot of customers. I've had people come from LA, from Bakersfield, from San Francisco, like hours away just to come order from me. So
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
I really want to put all of this and make it big.
mhm.
But right now, at the moment, school isn't the route I want to take. It's continuing to grow. I just want to continue it and see where it could take me.
Yeah, that's what I say a lot. Like, yo, if it's working out for you, like seize your moment. You or like they say, just
Mhm.
milk it right now that it's working for you, because you never know. Like, let's say you decide to do something else. Like, damn, I should have just tried harder with my business or whatever the case is. But no, I'm glad you're sticking to that. Sticking to your business, because dude, it's hard. It's hard to run a business, especially if you're a 19-year-old, bro. Is difficult, but yeah.
Dang. See, this is really cool that you're doing it virtually, but I would so love one day to like have you back and I want a cupcake. I want a
Yeah,
cupcake or the little strawberry cake thing that you've been making, the tres leches.
yes, for sure.
I'm sorry, I'm having my big man moment right now. I'm sorry.
One day,
Cause
one day.
that looks so good. All your stuff looks so good.
Thank you.
I just want to try something. That's it. A ver qué día voy para California and I try something. That
Hey,
looks
For,
good. Yo les canto a tu familia and you make me a cake. I think that's pretty fair.
for sure. Yeah, deal.
you do social media. Has any like big people hit you up? Because recently we did see actually one person. You actually baked a cake for the man himself, Benji Chavez.
Yes.
Other than Benji, has any other influencers hit you up?
Well, I think he was the first influencer I've ever done a cake for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I remember. I don't think anyone else I've done. No, I don't think so. Or not that I could remember right now, but he was one of the first influencers I've done a cake for.
How was that experience? That was gonna be my next question. How was that experience? Like, who hit up who? If you can share any of this stuff, also. But who hit up who? How did this come about? And how did you feel like? Because you've been posting this, as you've been mentioning, you've been very consistent, and I do see that a lot. And so, being able to be like, "Wow, this is a cool opportunity, and I'm gonna be able to do it." And then, obviously, a lot of people saw it. I saw it on a page. I even
Yeah.
congratulated you. I was like, "Oh, congratulations!" And I think that's really cool. But how was your experience? How did you feel? Tell us everything.
So, Mary was actually the one who reached out to me. We've been mutuals on TikTok for a while now, and when she hit me up, she was like, "Oh, can you do Benji this cake?" I was like, "Yeah, for sure." Like it was right the next day. I was like, "Yeah, for sure." So when she told me, I was like, "Oh, how do you want it?" And then she let me freestyle it how I wanted it. So yeah, but when I seen that notification, I was like, "Wow, I'm gonna take this opportunity," and it's something I've always wanted. I've always wanted to bake not just cakes, but like desserts for like influencers, content creators. So when I seen that message, I was like, I'm gonna do it for I'm gonna do it for you. And yeah, she came all the way over here to pick it up, which was crazy to me. And yeah, and then she drove back over there. And it was like 110 degrees at this time, and it was really hot.
Oh wow. How far was
Yeah.
it
Okay.
from? How far were you from her?
I don't know. I think it was like an hour and a half where Benji
Mm,
resides.
Mm,
okay.
that's dope.
How was it meeting Mari? Is she like she seems really sweet. I personally
Yeah,
think she seems really sweet. So
she was very humble. She was very nice, and yeah, I'm very glad she ordered like from me and my business.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. But yeah, that helps you out demasiado too. Like if some big person comes to you like, "Yo, Andre did my cake," and then they shout you out, that helps your business a lot too. So shout out to
Yeah,
Mari for, you know.
yeah, shout out to
And also shout out to your supporters because when I saw that video, because I had not seen on your story that you had made the cake or anything. So we were like, "Oh, Andre made it, Andre made it, Andre made it," and it was just like full of so much love and support. I think that's so beautiful to see people support you and want to see you grow también. Because I mean, that's why I also kind of mentioned it. I was like, I really want Andre on here because I want to hear his story and all of this because you're so loved and I mean,
thank
I
you.
obviously love your stuff. I love your content, so it's
Yeah,
pretty
we
cool.
both do. We both do. Yo también, I'm right there like, bro, the time lapse, like Miriam said, it always gets me, dude. How long does it take you to like edit?
So I don't know if you guys seen when those tres leches, like when I filled up the whole island table.
Yeah,
Did you guys
Mhm.
that's
see
the
that
one.
video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so that one, it took like, well, from start to finish, from the flash sale that I did, from baking it all the way to finish decorating it, I started at 9 a.m. and I finished at 11 a.m. I don't know how much hours is that.
Mm. So
Like two
But
hours.
yeah,
two
it
hours.
takes, oh, I mean, 9 p.m. from 11 a.m. Sorry.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Dang, that's a
Dang.
long time, bro.
And time lapsing all that, time lapsing that to under a minute or over a little bit over a minute is, I don't know. I love editing it. I love seeing all the process. But yeah, from so many hours to a minute, that's what you guys only see. But it takes hours to, even people say like, oh, it's just a cake, but it's more than just a cake. It takes a long time. Even decorating a little cake, like a
Yeah.
little decorating Benji's cake took me like around 3-4 hours from start to finish. So
Wow.
yeah, it takes a long time. And then, well, imagine like recording that as well. It takes even longer. So
Mm-mm.
yeah, sometimes I don't
That
record. Sometimes I do if I have time. But yeah, it usually takes a while.
I have a very big back question for you right now. Do you do you count like when you do your flash sales? Do you count how many you made and like you're just like, a few are missing. Does any in your family like no one te roba un pastelito? Because I mean, I'm gonna just be honest. I'm so happy I don't live in your house because I think, dude, it just has anything ever gone missing? Have you been like, I'm 100% sure I made 50 of these. How come there's only 30?
Gracias a Dios, no, that's not happened
Oh
because
man.
they always ask me, oh, is this extra? Is this not?
Mm.
But no, I always count how many I do. And if I see one missing, I know who ate it. But
Who usually eats it? Who usually eats it?
my dad.
Dude, I returned that shit out too, bro.
Yeah,
And then
but
explain to me a little bit of the flash sales. How does that work? Do you like go to like a pop up? Do you meet up with every single person? Do they come to you? How does that work?
so right now I'm home based. I'm a home based bakery. So I like promote on my Facebook. That's where all my followers, not just
Mhm.
followers, but my customers come from right here in this small town. But yeah, I don't know. It's crazy to me.
Has anyone ever asked you, yo, can you ship the cake out to me?
Yeah, they always asking, but I was like, nah, you can't ship out a cake like that, especially with this heat right now.
Yeah, it's hot. It's hot
I
right now.
mean, maybe
So
I can ship out a cake
You
so
probably
you
have to
can't
put
ship
it.
me one
without.
out.
No, Miriam, you can't get one.
I'm like, dang it. So you can't ship me one out. Like you can't just put a little bit of ice in a box. I'm just kidding.
Maybe I
Danny,
can
I
ship
guess we
out
got
cookies.
oh, cookies. Didn't think about
I don't know if you guys like cookies.
I love cookies, man. Chocolate chip. Me putting in my order.
Yo también chocolate chip. I'll send you the Addy.
Y
All
también,
right,
también
all right.
sugar cookies. No sé. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
What's your favorite thing to bake?
My tres leches cakes, the mini ones that I do, those are my top sellers. Like every week, I'm trying to be more consistent with that, but I've been selling over 100 every week. But I do it one day, only one day, and I like to promote it. I like to promote one day, and this recent one I just did this Wednesday, I sold out that same day.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's dope.
yes, it's really crazy to me. But yeah, the tres leches, they're always a sell. They always sell out to me, and yeah,
And
everyone loves them.
what motivates you to like, let's say you wake up one day and you're like, I really don't feel like baking. I'm having an off day. Because I will say the songs that you also pick for your videos are bangers. Like I love all the song choices you have. So what motivates you to just start your day with baking everything? Do you blast music? Do you not put music? Like if so, what is it?
I actually don't listen to music. I'm always listening to podcasts.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, those get me through the whole night and everything.
Mhm.
But probably my parents, they're the ones who motivate me to get up because they're always up. They're always not sitting down. So yeah, probably them.
I have a specific question. What made you like bake at night and not during the day? Like you like the night shift?
Yeah, I do. I don't know why. It's because, well, my family is always like up right here, and we're a family of 8, and then my grandma lives here too. So they're always right here. So I like to be alone when I do everything. I don't like my sister or my brother coming up and seeing what I'm doing, or even them just staring at me bake. Like I get nervous.
Yeah, I feel that.
But yeah, in the night is when I'm alone most of the time. So I don't know why I chose the night. I don't know. I regret it sometimes because then I don't sleep. But I
But I
like it.
guess
I
that
like baking more
but I
quiet.
guess that yeah, I guess that does make sense too of like everyone is just all up and up in your business. And I personally like when you're baking something, I think that one is probably pretty stressful. Like to be moving everything around and doing this and doing that.
Mm.
Um, so I could see I guess I get it too. Being in a house full of people just wanting some alone time. And I can also relate to like no music because it can I can guarantee it's like overstimulating to have all this stuff going on. And luego tienes el ruidajo de un zapateado in the background. Like, yeah, I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you're like, if you just want your AirPods in, and then someone like your siblings ask you a question like, "Yo, can you do this? This is no, 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 no. I have my AirPods in. I have my AirPods in."
Mm.
This whole social media, where do you see it going for you? Like, are you trying just to have social media for your business? Are you trying to be a influencer? How do you see social media going for you for the future?
Yeah. Doing social media for 1 year now. So maybe I would love to get collaborations like these, getting into podcasts, getting maybe one day working with big brands such as KitchenAid or Betty Crocker, those big baking brands. But yeah, I would love to keep connecting with content creators. Social media is a great way to help not only help me gain an audience, but help my business grow. So I don't know where I could see this taking me, but maybe it can help me reach my goals.
Because I'm pretty sure one day you probably want your own bakery, right? Or you don't.
So, I don't
No?
know. I
Okay.
don't think so. Maybe open like a little cafe bakery shop with my sister because she does that stuff.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
nice, nice.
okay. Would you want to be more of like a so with the cafe, would you want to make more of your pastries, just drop them off and call it a day kind of a thing instead of like more of like being there and meeting people and all that stuff? Bake and
Nah, I would say I would be baking from home and I would just drop them off. Like
okay.
I feel like running a home based bakery is already a lot. Imagine having your own bakery. It would be even more. I would just
Yeah.
love to just drop them off and let them
Okay.
choose.
And
Yeah.
leave and call it a day.
Yeah.
Do you see
Yeah.
yourself, are you more of a like a type of perfectionist where only you would want to make your cakes and not teach other people how to do it? That way you would just be like, just me, drop them off, here you go, next, or having more hands-on people with you.
I would say just me. Cause like
Okay.
right now, like I don't even let my family help me. Sometimes they're like, "Oh, let me help you. You're not sleeping." Like, let me do this. But I like doing everything on my own time, and I don't like rushing things. I don't know. It's like when you cook, you want to do it on your own. But
Mm-hmm.
that's what I enjoy doing, just all by myself. I don't think I would ever hire people to do what I'm doing, but who knows? Sometime in the future, maybe I could change my perspective on that and maybe hire people.
Do you consider yourself a patient guy? Because I know baking is a lot of patience, a lot.
Yeah. At times, yes. At times, I just want to. I'm like, why did I even take this order? But it takes a long.
Yeah.
It takes a long time. Sometimes I'm like, nah, I'm just not going to take orders. I'm booked this weekend or I'm closed.
Hmm.
But yeah, I would consider myself patient.
That's good. What is your
Yeah.
like one of your biggest orders that you ever got?
I think it was for an 80th birthday party recently, 4th of July.
Mm.
I think it was over 20 dozen desserts, which is that?
Wow.
I don't know.
Miriam, do
But
the math.
yeah,
Do the math. Miriam.
I can't. Sorry, don't put me on the
that,
spot.
Damn, that's a lot though. I was not
yeah,
knowing.
those big events, I always get them, or like quinceañeras, weddings. But yeah, that was the biggest I've ever done.
Do
And I
you
had to deliver it too.
damn, and it all fits in your car?
Yes, yeah.
Sometimes you don't have to take two cars?
No,
No, okay, good.
not yet.
Not yet. What's your favorite like event to cater? Like a quinceañera, wedding, birthday party? What's your favorite?
Probably quinceañeras. I like doing those a lot. I like seeing the setup and everything. I'm always filming those as well. So I feel like the quinceañeras are my favorite to do. They're more simple, but I like them.
I would think they were more they would be more like elegant, but or I mean maybe for you they're simple because I'm thinking all like the
Yeah.
decorations. You know how they have like the mesa with the
Oh
Mhm.
yeah, like stands and all that
yeah
stuff.
yeah yeah.
Yeah,
Because
I feel
do
like
you
it's
set
more
them up?
simple. It's my favorite.
What was that?
Oh, I said I feel like it's more simple for me
Oh,
because I enjoy doing the quinceañera ones. But yeah, I'm
Gotcha.
I deliver the cake stands, if that's what you're talking about, like the treat
Mhm.
stands
Yeah.
where I put all the desserts. Yeah.
Okay. So has there like ever been like a nightmare where you have to like go to, I don't know, a quinceañera, and then I don't, someone drops the cake or the cupcakes? Have you ever gone through that?
No, I've never gone through that, and I hope I don't.
Knock on wood. I know. I'm sorry to put that out there, bro. You know, you hear these horror stories like on the internet, like, yo, I got a cake and then it just fell down. I seen a video where this woman is like going and then it falls.
No, not at the moment, but maybe overbooking myself with it because I once did a quinceañera and two quinceañeras same day. I was like in a time crunch, and I had to deliver an hour away, and then I had to come back all the way to my town and deliver 15 minutes away. So it was a cake and like dessert. So yeah,
Hopefully, charging delivery too.
yeah, I am.
Okay, cool. Because dude, the gas is expensive right now, man.
It is, yeah. And I don't even drive it. My parents drive me to it.
Oh,
I
okay.
need, yeah, they're the ones who help me out.
Yeah, they're probably like, nah, you better ask for like a delivery fee.
They're like, nah, make them pick up because delivering a cake is like scary.
Do you hold
Like,
it sometimes?
I do.
Okay.
Me and my mom hold it, and well, my dad too. But yeah, they're always like, why do you make us? Why do you bring us in? So I was like, just help me, let's take it, and then we'll call it a day.
Do they,
But yeah, that's
are they ever like, okay, we'll help you, but you gotta, give us some little bit of money or something?
yeah, I do.
Uh,
I do.
no, but I'm asking, do they say that to you? Like, do they tell you like,
No, they don't. They
oh,
never like
okay,
to get money from me, but I always
Okay.
like to help them out too, since they're always helping me out with everything.
yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
I just love the support for you. That's really awesome. Because I feel
Thank you.
like, especially when it comes to anything that has to do with like artsy, something that's not a regular like 9 to 5 job, just because, that's how our families or parents grow up with. Like, es que tener un buen trabajo, tienes que hacer esto, you have to do this right. And so seeing, like, I think you're a perfect example of just like, if you support your child in whatever they want to do, like, look at how or the things that they can do by you just letting them do what they want. And I
Mhm.
and I truly love that that's what you show about in your videos. Like, 19, I do this, and I'm doing this, and I'm doing this, and I just think it's really cool. So I really wanted to highlight that part because it's so important. Just let them do what they want, and they can make so many things happen.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. Do you ever think of like, or I don't know if you go live on TikTok. Do you ever think of going live and baking?
I I've gone live twice, but not baking. It was like last year. I don't know. I get scared on lives. I don't
Yeah.
like doing lives.
Yeah, because I was gonna say you would probably have a lot of people tuning in.
My brother's always telling me get on live, decorate your cakes. Because
Yeah,
there's this one baker who's always like going on live, and he gets like so many views. I like doing that, but at the same time, I don't like people watching me
yeah.
decorate. I get nervous, especially my brother or my sister. They're watching me. I'm like, get away from the kitchen. Watching me.
So are you the youngest in your siblings?
Well, I have 5 siblings, and I'm the third child.
Oh,
Middle
okay.
No, the
child.
youngest is 3 years old.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
I have 2 brothers and 3 sisters, so we're 3 and 3.
Oh,
Oh.
nice. For some reason, I don't know why I thought you were the youngest. But
No,
yeah.
I'm not the youngest. I'm the third child.
So the middle.
I'm the middle
The
child.
middle child. The middle
How
child.
how how do you like being middle child?
Well, I don't know. It's good. I don't know.
Like don't put me on the spot, bro.
I always get those people saying, "Oh, I'm the middle child. I get the least attention." I don't know. I feel like we all get the same amount of attention. So yeah.
That's good.
It's good.
Yeah, but I honestly suggest to go. I mean, you don't have to, but dude, I feel like if, like I said, if you go live, that will up your game too, just with like your followers or your clients as well too, because they probably want to see more in depth of how you bake, what the work you put into the baking, and just I don't know, maybe you'll get freaking 4 lions. I'm just kidding. No, you'll get more customers, is what I'm saying.
Oh,
Yeah, that would be maybe one day.
are you a pretty shy guy? I feel like
I
you're very shy, huh? Because I could see like, yo, a mí me vale. Danny también le vale. Hacemos las locuras. So I totally get how like it can be very nerve-wracking, especially because everyone has an opinion on there. Like you could probably be holding like a spatula wrong, and they're gonna be like, wow, he's using a spatula, but I don't think you would get that. I feel like you would get so much immense love and support. I see that all the time for you. So I don't know, you should try it out. I'll go send you like a lion
Nah.
emoji. Emoji.
Damn.
The emoji. I was about to go live right now.
Nah, hey, don't believe Miriam, bro. Don't believe she just sends emojis. Like if you tell her, "Yo, send me a galaxy," is the emoji. Nah, but now I want to get into. We have some fast questions for you, rapid questions. We're gonna ask, or I'll ask, and just whatever comes to mind. Boom. You ready?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Cakes or cupcakes?
Cakes.
Okay. This one's weird. Your house is on fire. What's the first thing you're getting?
My phone.
Your phone. Okay. Favorite thing to bake?
That's just cupcakes.
Tacos o tortas?
Tacos.
Pozole o menudo?
Pozole.
Miriam's like, hell yeah. Oh, let's see what else.
Dream collab.
Oh. Yeah, like not you, dog. Not you.
Oh, that was a question. Sorry, I was.
Yeah, dream collab.
The Cake Boss.
Oh, that'd be cool. Wait, hold on. Talking about cake pops. Have you ever been to New York?
No, I haven't.
Because his shop, I think, is over there.
Oh yeah, I think that's the one where they would record the TV shows. No.
I'm not sure, but when I went, I saw it, and it's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Yeah. So okay, all right. Cake boss. YouTube or TikTok?
TikTok.
TikTok or Instagram?
TikTok.
Okay. All right. Well, you survived. Thank you for playing. I'm sorry to put you on the spot. Sorry.
Hi, my name is Cake Boss.
Your name is Cake Boss? What the heck?
We'll collab one day, Miriam. We'll collab one day.
You said it.
Dude, you're going to need a lot of ingredients with Miriam.
Stop.
Nah, but that'd be cool though. I do want to taste your bakery stuff, your cupcakes, your freaking cakes.
Besides baking, like what are your other hobbies? What is something that you love doing to de-stress?
I like to travel a lot. I enjoy traveling a lot with my family, but also photography. Even though I'm not good at it, but but I love it. Those are my two hobbies besides baking. Nice. I like to travel. I like to do photography.
Do you have a photography page or no? You just do it for fun?
I used to have one. I mean, I think it's still up on Instagram, but I haven't posted it since like middle school.
Okay. What kind of camera you got?
What
I don't know. I don't have the good cameras because I'm not the best. I haven't used it, but it's like this one.
Canon.
It's Rebel T6. It was like one of the ones that went viral years ago. But yeah, filming my content, I just do that all on my phone. So
yeah, I was gonna ask that, dude. So okay, you do it on your phone. Have you ever like considered maybe doing vlogs on like YouTube on how you bake and stuff?
I've done one, but they take a long time to edit. I have like two that I have not edited like 3 months ago. Yeah, and they're still there, and I don't know. It takes a really long time, especially doing it from my phone. I don't know if it's easier doing it from camera. I've never had a camera like to record.
Like to record your TikTok stuff?
To like record like long-term videos on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
I've done those. I think I posted 2 videos on there long-term, but they're from my phone. And I also didn't have space at the time, so I would have to be deleting all the apps and everything.
Dude, that's so annoying. That's so annoying, huh? When you run out of space on your phone. I hate it. Especially if you do social media, like all of us right here. We're constantly like, bro, okay, now what do I delete? Should I delete this video, that video? But damn, are you doing social media full time?
Full time, no. I just honestly just post whenever I have the time.
Oh, okay.
I don't post like every day. I mean, I post every day on my stories, but doing it full time, not. I don't know. I'm not doing it right now.
So like for you is mostly like to promote your bakery stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. I got you. Got you. Got
Cool.
you.
Do you listen to our podcast? I'm just curious.
Damn, putting him on the spot.
Nah, I'm curious.
I'm gonna say
It's because
no.
I know
man.
he's liked a couple of my story posts where it's like me where we say our burradas, dude. Honestly, I
seen it.
was so scared. I thought you were gonna think that we were gonna because you know how Danny and I roast each other. I was like,
Yeah,
I
I've
don't want
seen
him to think we're gonna roast him. No.
Yesterday when I was on your TikTok live, I seen you guys roasting each other.
Oh yeah.
We stay roasting, bro. We stay roasting.
I watched one of them. I don't remember which one it was, but and then I was gonna watch before coming here, to the Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna watch the one you guys just posted, hitting 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So congrats on that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is something we just decided to do recently. Yeah, it's been what, a month, Miriam?
We were a little nervous because I was like, what if he says no? Then it's okay, you know, but I'm like, it's just, we personally really love your content. And I know that I see you in comments también where people really want to know you. And I wanted to know you. Danny wanted to know you. And I was like, what better way than to like ask him? And he said, no, pues, you know, it's okay. But we're so thankful and so grateful that you said yes. And thank you for being our first guest, actually. Your first guest.
I'm very grateful. You guys choosing me to be your first guest on this podcast. It's new to you guys, right? This podcast.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm really grateful to be a part of it and be the first guest you guys have on here.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Andre. That means a lot for real. Like, you don't know. It means a lot. It means a lot.
In the future, we hope to in the future, like have you in person. I don't know. Bring a tres leches cake. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just tres leche cake or cupcake or a big cake. Like no me enojo. Tampoco Danny. I'm just just doing it.
He brings us a beach ball cake. That's because Andre, if you don't know, we call each other bolitas. So like, you know, if you want to bring a beach ball cake, that's all right. Because we're the bolas.
I was supposed to say two little meatballs.
Andre, for real, thank you so freaking much for joining. Being our first guest. We appreciate you. Yeah, thank you for giving us your time because I know you should be sleeping right now, bro.
Yeah.
You should be sleeping probably.
But before you leave, if people want to follow you and see what we're talking about, because I feel like some of our followers might not follow you, and maybe they do. Hopefully they do. Where can they find you? What are all your socials?
I'm on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And you guys can follow me at Andresdelights on every platform.
I will have in the description below. Make sure to go follow Andre. His videos are amazing. I can't wait to
incredible.
Can't wait to try your actual cake.
Watch him while eating a snack though, because if not, you're just gonna get hungry and you're gonna be upset that you can't try anything.
Facts. No, Andre, thank you once again so much for joining us. Appreciate you.
Of course.
All right.
Thank you.